Ako ay Pilipino, ang dugo'y maharlika. Likas sa aking puso at hikain kay ganda.
Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Saan man kayo naroroon, wherever you are in the world. Ito po ang Fil-Am Radio Show, broadcasting live every Tuesday afternoon from 1 to 2:30 p.m. shuttle time. That's every Wednesdays from 4 to 5 a.m. Philippine time and 6 to 7:30 a.m. Australian time through the magic of StreamYard and the facilities of Rainier Avenue Radio World in Seattle, Washington, USA. Ito po si Salvador at ang aking pong mga kasama ay...
Ako si Kuya Bert Caoili.
Hi.
Hi, Miles. I'm glad to be
Hello, Kuya Bert. You are, yeah. Our producer is Daniel Velas of Rainier Avenue Radio World. Our program is internet-based, so you can listen and watch live right now. Saan man kayo naroroon, anywhere in the world. Just log on to www.rainieravenueradio.world or in YouTube. Hanapin lamang ang Fil-Am Radio Show episode 245 na po tayo ngayon. Our show is video recorded by our producer Daniel Velas, so you can watch later at your own convenience through the Facebook page of Rainier Avenue Radio World, YouTube, or through my Facebook page, Salvador, Kuya Bert Caoili, Bert Angels Washington, or Vicky Navarro. Just look for Fil-Am Radio Show episode 205. We broadcast in Taglish, Tagalog English, so our speaking English audience can understand the show. So for now, just relax and enjoy our show. Thank you. Salamat po. Our program always starts with a prayer and ends with a prayer. So, let's join Kuya Bert in his opening prayer and let's bow our heads. Thank you.
Ama namin, purihin ang iyong pangalan, bagamat po di kami karapat-dapat, ay nangahas kami sumamo sa inyo, napaspasan po ninyo ang aming mga pamilya, mga kaibigan at lahat ng tumatangkilik sa aming programa ngayong hapon. Kawaan niyo po ang mga kapatid namin na may mga karamdaman na pagkaloob ng madaling paggaling o ng kaginhawahan. Kawaan din ninyo po mga kapatid naming naliligaw ng landas, pinag-aarian ng mainit na simbuyo at kataasan na pagkalooban ng maliwanag na isip at kahinahunan upang magsipagbalik loob sa inyo. Maghari nawa sa lahat ng tao ang mabuting pagsasamahan, kababaang loob at kapayapaan ngayon at magpakailan paman. Siya nawa. Amen.
Amen. Okay, Bert, let us our viewers know that Vicky Navarro won't be with us today because of some...
Vicky. We are gonna miss Vicky.
For sure.
That's for sure. So.
And I hope her mom feels better soon. Hi, Irving Mendoza. Hello again, Kuya Bert Madge. And yeah, happy broadcasting is said. Hi, Kuya Bert. Yeah.
You know, Miles, I'm glad that was able to get back on time kasi yung aking appointment sa cardiologist was at 11 o'clock. Pero because everything went well, nothing had to be done, so I was able to come back. So I'm happy.
Yay! Very good. I'm
Nako.
happy too.
Wala pa
Ah,
ang ating special guest. Wala pa. Pero I know, sabi nga ni Daniel, na he's gonna relax today. Si Daniel
yeah,
Bells, yung ating producer, will relax. Pero si ano ang darating? Si
si,
ang magiging in charge, si Caleb.
yeah.
Ah,
But Daniel said he's gonna monitor, and if there's any issues, he will ring.
yep,
Yeah,
that's true. Okay. Well, I am looking forward to I would say, great broadcast today. I
yeah.
hope na uh, yung ating special guest ay darating na. And of course, we could have Norbert is actually checking in now. So let's welcome
Yeah.
Norbert.
Yay!
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Norb.
Hi, Auntie Miles. Hey, Dad. How's everything going? Hi, everybody out there in the viewing audience. It's good to
Yep.
be here.
And you might want to check and see. I'm wearing my headset now, Norb. So you could see if check if there's any feedback or any noise. Okay.
No, that's
Uh,
fine.
Well, I just noticed on some previous broadcasts that there was an echo, and I tracked it down. I figured it was coming from you. So I talked to my dad over the week, and I said, yeah, I think you need to get some headphones. I think you're getting an issue with the sound going through your microphone, and it sounds fantastic right now. So
Yeah.
do I sound okay?
yeah, you
Yeah,
sound
you
very
sound
good.
okay.
In
I-
fact,
And
I
Modifications on my side. I got a new mixing interface that will solve my crackly problem, which I've had recurring appearances. So we've all been making some changes behind the scenes, trying to make the show as good as possible. So yeah, it sounds great.
wonderful. It sounds
Wonderful.
like you're a little louder, but
Oh, I can
we're
adjust
okay.
that.
Yeah,
There you go. Maybe
all
maybe I
right.
was a little too loud. How about that? Is that better?
I know.
Yeah, that's better.
Miles, we
Okay.
don't have our guest in yet, but we could start
Oh,
playing our first song,
oh
right?
dear. Oh, June, come on. Our opening song, our opening song is "If Ever You're in My Arms Again" by Jun Polistico.
It
Yay.
all came so easy, all the loving you gave me, the feelings we shared. And I still can remember how you touched me so tender, you told me you cared. We had a once in a lifetime, but I just couldn't see until it was gone. A second once in a lifetime, maybe too much to ask, but I swear from now on, if ever you're in my arms again, this time I love you much better. If ever you're in my arms again, this time I'll hold you forever. This time will never end. I'm seeing clearly, I still need you near, I still love you so. There's something between us that won't ever leave us. There's no letting go. We had a once in a lifetime, but I just couldn't see it till my life fell apart. A second once in a lifetime isn't too much to ask, 'cause I swear from the heart, if ever you're in my arms again, this time I love you much better. If ever you're in my arms again, this time I'll hold you forever. This time will never end. Never end. The best of romances, these are second chances I give to you somehow, 'cause I promise now If ever you're in my arms again, this time I love you much better. If ever you're in my arms again, this time I hold you forever. This time will never end. This time I love you much better. If ever you're in my arms again, this time I hold you forever. This time will never end. Never end.
Yan po ang If
Galing.
Ever You're in My Arms Again by Jun Polistico. By the way, Violet Navarro is watching. Hope you feel better soon. And Vicky Navarro is watching. Thank you.
Hi, family. Hi, Vicky. We miss you today. But I
Yeah.
hope, like I said, hey, family is more important than anything else. Siyempre. Yeah, isn't
That's
that,
correct.
Norb? Family is more important.
Oh yeah, family always comes first. And
Yes.
this weekend we had a
Family
lot of
first.
family
Yeah.
time. I don't know if you had a chance to speak about it earlier, but we had
No?
the whole family together. My sister's family, her husband, so Monica, her husband Don, and their 3 kids. All 3 of them, Brianna, Brandon, and Brian, all came over to spend the weekend because Brianna was here
Yeah.
doing some work over at Bremerton, and since she was on this side of the coast, she thought, hey, I should come by and spend some time with the Caoilis over here since she was here. So then the Evans decided to come over from Spokane and join us for the weekend. It was a quick weekend, but it was fun. And Vanessa also celebrated her 15th birthday, so her cousins
Happy
got to be there for that.
birthday,
Yeah.
Vanessa.
So yeah, it was a fun
Yeah.
weekend. We had a very tight schedule, but we enjoyed the last.
It was a
2-3
truly a
days with them.
very busy weekend. Yeah.
Definitely.
That's the time I rang and Gilbert said, "Oh, I have the kids here. Oh, just a short one, Gilbert."
I have to say that, I've watched Jun Polistico before. He is really a good singer, good performer. He's got a good,
He's called Mr. Golden Voice. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
And-
Yeah.
And I hope he would check in. So I would think, Miles, you might want to contact him while we
I
do
already sent him a message. I said, "Oh, we're waiting for you."
Not only that, make sure he got the correct link.
Yeah, he
forward
We
did.
had
it
that
to
problem
him.
last week too.
Yeah.
No, he got the right link with the wrong spelling. Sorry, Danielle. He said, "Oh, that's an unforgivable mistake. There's a penalty for that." Oh, no, I'm just joking, he said.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hopefully, while we do some shout out and greetings, I just want to say that starting Thursday, a few of our Seattle Between Lions members are going on a 7-day cruise to Alaska. And that would
Wow.
be like Maria Tatel, Cora
Mhm.
Lasham, Virginia Ga, and some of her friends. So it's going to be a
Mhm.
fun cruise. And
Wow.
I just want Norbert to know, yesterday we had our, at least Mom and I, we had our COVID test completed. So we're going to be waiting for our results. And also, Maria Tatal said she had her testing done also. So that's wonderful.
Mhm.
But I don't
Yeah.
know yet about the rest of them. Well, we got until 2 more days before we leave. So hopefully we could get a very good result from our COVID testing. I'm
Mhm.
saying. Also today, Norm, I was happy that I was able to get back after my appointment at 11 o'clock with the cardiologist. He checked me out. Says, everything's fine. You don't need to have an EKG. Your
That's
pulse
good.
is wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah. Great. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Oh.
wonderful thing. So
Norb said
That's
hi.
that's a relief.
yes.
Yeah.
So
Norbert, Irving said hi, Norb. Great to see you again.
Oh
That's
yes.
what
yeah.
Hello to Irving. He's always here every show.
Yeah,
Just like
yeah.
Tyler Parcher also is watching on YouTube. So hi to Tyler out there. Andra as
Yeah.
well from Georgia. So yep, it's always good to see our regular viewers and all of you as well.
Mm.
A lot of people
I'd like
watch
to
and don't
say,
necessarily comment, so we don't necessarily see their voices or see their names on the comments. So they just like to
yeah.
watch. But it's nice that you're there, and for those of
I
you who
was,
do
Yeah.
comment, it's always great
you
to
know,
read them.
Norb, I was telling Miles that we should get Irving Mendoza on the show one of these days.
I know.
You
I
know?
told him.
I
I
think
told
he's
him
earned it
already.
as a regular viewer. He gets some kind of
Yeah.
award for regular viewership. Gets to be on the show because he's
Yep.
watching it every single week.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
told him already, but unfortunately he can't. Get
Oh,
problems. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
why not?
Oh.
Did he tell you
Hmm.
why not?
Oh, because can I say it? Because he said he got hearing problems, even if he's wearing
Hmm.
hearing aids. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, that's too
still, we
bad.
could work that. We could do
Hmm.
some, what, sign language or something? Ah, no, but
Well,
Oh
plus I know he's a
no.
musician too. It'd be great, even if
oh,
if he's able to
yeah,
play something. It would be good to see what musical talents he has. 'Cause I know
right.
he does have a lot.
He
Norb,
doesn't.
Tyler Parcher got a question for you. Are we
Oh,
gonna do Madden today? That's what he
Oh,
said.
Tyler, he's always asking that. I haven't done a Madden live stream. For those of you who don't know, so Madden, is the NFL video game, and me and my dad were when we were watching the Seahawks this season. I was also simulating the games on Madden to see how I would do compared on the computer, basically, or on the Xbox compared to the real team, and. I haven't done one in a while, so I told Tyler probably this week. I said I'm not traveling this week. It's a rare week. I'm not traveling. No work this week. That's keeping me too tied up. So I will be doing one this week. Probably not today, but this week definitely it'll be happening. So yeah, so
that's
check it
wonderful.
out
Bert,
my channel.
Irving Mendoza replied, haha, I'd like to be in the show one day. Thank you, guys. Yeah,
Yeah, that would
I
be
hope
great.
so.
That
Yeah.
would be great, Irving, because what we would like, actually, we don't have to be talking too much, so you won't have that problem. But like Norbert suggested, maybe you could play something on your
Yeah,
guitar, or you could sing something, maybe.
yeah,
That would be
yeah.
wonderful. So
And
Miles, maybe
also,
Miles, make
Gilbert,
sure you
excuse me.
schedule him.
Yeah. Gilbert, excuse me, and Norb. Baday Nines says, hi, watching with everyone, especially Kuya Bert.
Oh, thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
Baday.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Baday. Appreciate that. As you could see,
yeah.
I feel a lot better now.
Mhm.
Like the
He's
doctor said,
alive.
yeah, I'm alive and
And
well.
kicking, alive and kicking. The normal
Hmm.
Kuya Bert.
I think it's pretty amazing that in a few days, assuming all the tests and everything are negative and you're good to go, but you and Mom will be going on a cruise. It wasn't not even 9 months ago when Mom broke her
Yeah.
leg in that terrible accident
Oh
on the
dear.
cruise ship in the Caribbean, and had to undergo the surgery and the harrowing experience trying to get back. But to think at that time, I don't know if I would have thought you guys would be going on a cruise anytime soon after that experience, and then after you had your COVID situation. It almost seemed like, well, traveling may not be happening for a long time, and then here you are, not even the summer, and you're already getting ready to go back on a cruise, back to the scene of the crime.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh
Just
dear.
tell Mom, tell Lola
Ate
to watch her step.
Shoni, you have to be careful, Ate Shoni. And Kuya Bert, we don't want you to have any accidents.
Yeah,
Of course.
do not watch out for those lounge chairs or those chairs on deck. Be
I
extra
think
careful this time. Tell Mom to take her time.
at
Yeah.
least we learned a lesson now.
Yeah.
Because see what happens. What normally, when an accident like that happens on a cruise, people would think, I'm not going to go on a cruise anymore. But not with me. I always say, you always face, fear. Don't be afraid of it.
That's a
Otherwise,
good
you'll
philosophy.
never go to a cruise. You have to confront, and gain some
I know.
experience.
I
Right,
know.
man?
I can't believe it when your dad told me. I said, what? She just said hello in the camera, a few minutes ago. Oh dear.
Well, I don't know if
Yep.
our viewers are wondering we're doing a lot of talking here because we're kind of waiting for our special guest, Jun Polistico, wonderful
Oh,
singer.
June. My
I don't
goodness.
know who she is.
I posted the reminder 3 days ago and he shared it and so many of his fans already comments
There-
and everything. Oh
Yeah.
dear.
I wonder what's happening.
June.
Well, right now it's 1:20 already. We
Yeah.
might want to play another one of his songs while we're waiting for him, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
if we can't have him live on the show, we can at least listen to his voice and his music for the time being until he gets on.
Yeah. Okay. Let's listen to "You and Me," Frank Sinatra cover by Jun Polistico. Thank you.
You and me, we wanted it all. We wanted it all. Passion without pain, sunshine without rainy days. We wanted it always. You and me, we reached for the sky. The limit was high. Never giving in, certain we could win that prize. I should have seen it in your eyes. Look how all our dreams came true. See how I've got me, and baby, you've got you. Through it all, just one thing died, a little thing called love, something deep inside. You and me, we're not like the rest. We once were the best. Back when we were dumb, how did we become so smart and learn to break each other's heart? Look how all our dreams came true. See how I've got me, and baby, you've got you. Through it all, just one thing died, a little thing called love, something deep inside. You and me, we're not like the rest. We once were the best. But look what we became. Isn't it a crying shame that we almost made it, but we wanted it all? Baby, you and me, we wanted it all.
Yan po ang You and Me by Jun Polistico.
Galing
Very
niya
nice.
talaga.
Yeah,
He's
very
really
good.
good. He's really good. Yeah, but I am just wondering why he hasn't checked in yet, Miles.
Oh dear. Yeah, I know.
You sure? Or maybe we should. Oh, I gotta go. 5-star painting. Yeah. Yeah, go
I
ahead.
said,
I gotta answer this one.
if June, if you're listening, I already said we're waiting for you. Yeah, by the way, June had traveled in so many other countries doing concerts. And he lived in Las Vegas for quite a long time, and then he went back to the Philippines. Yeah, but still doing some concerts there. Yeah.
Well, hopefully he can join us soon. Somewhere out there. He's waiting
all
to
your
join
fans,
the show.
yeah, and all his fans are waiting. They're so excited when I posted the reminder. Yeah. Oh, there's a message from Irving Mendoza. Hey, Miles, there's a popular non-Filipino band that I follow on YouTube, and they are from Australia. The band's name is the HSCC, the Hindley Street Country Club. Maybe you can inquire to see if you can invite one of the founding members to be in the program one day. Just a thought, they are very good. Check out their YouTube channel. Thank you, Irving. I will check their YouTube channel.
HSCC.
Yeah.
Henley, huh?
Yeah.
Henley Street. Okay. Sounds good. Good suggestion there, Irving. Yeah. Hopefully. Yeah, now you got more another assignment, Miles.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Kuya Bert and Nor, for your information, for the whole month of June, I'm booked out until the end of May, and then the whole month of June, I'm booked out. I got one from Vienna, Austria.
Very good.
And then,
Now,
we get from California.
We're gonna go on break right now, Miles. So
stay tuned. Don't go away. Yeah, we'll be back. Yeah.
This is Paul Pearson, host of Star Time. And when I'm not being reprimanded by traffic cops, I'm listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Welcome to the coronavirus pandemic. I'll take coronavirus for 100. Fever, chills, shortness of breath, loss of taste or smell. What is stay at home and isolate? Correct. Coronavirus for 200. Inability to stay awake, persistent pain or pressure in chest, trouble breathing. What is seek immediate help? Correct.
Coronavirus for 500.
Crippling and potentially dead infectious disease eliminated in the United States with vaccination.
What is the polio vaccine?
Correct.
I'll take coronavirus for 700.
The Daily Double! Should I take the coronavirus vaccine? Wait. Hold up. This is not a game. It's time for serious discussions. We have coronavirus vaccines, but not everyone is comfortable taking them. Here's the facts. Based on what has been proven about vaccines for other diseases, COVID-19 vaccine may help keep you from getting seriously ill, even if you do get the virus. Getting vaccinated also may protect people around, particularly those at greater risk for severe illness from COVID-19. We don't yet have all of the answers. Get informed, talk to your healthcare physician, and make the right decision for you. This is a message supported by the Washington State Department of Health.
Hello, listener. What's important to you about what's going on in your community? Are you interested? Are you concerned? In any case, I invite you to tune into my show, Seattle Here and Now, on Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Why? I will be covering a wide range of topics important to you and impacting the community. Each show will have a special guest or guests to share with you information on a variety of subjects that are happening here and now in Seattle. I promise I will work hard to make my show informative, interesting, and entertaining. Be sure to listen to Seattle Here and Now on Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Hi, it's your favorite Rainier Avenue Radio host from the Clean Breeze Living Live show. It's Queen Bree
and Robin T.
Our show is live every Thursday at 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time with topics ranging from life on the farm, health and wellness, and race and social justice.
We feature guests each week with expertise in activism, entrepreneurship, healing, and food justice.
So come join your girls live every Thursdays at 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the Clean Greens Living Live show. You can even call in and be a part of the show. See you then.
Feel uneasy on your feet? Need assistance to walk? Do you use a wheelchair and want to stand more? What if you could stand stronger and feel steadier on your feet? What would this mean for your daily life and those closest to you? Join our dance-based walking program to improve balance, coordination, strength, and stamina. Wednesdays, May 18th to June 22nd at 2 p.m. at the iconic Columbia City Theater in partnership with Rainier Avenue Radio and Hugs That Empower Nonprofit. Walkers, wheelchairs, and canes, welcome. If you can stand and bear weight for even just 5 seconds, come dance to walk with Tango Stride.
Would you like to see when your favorite Rainier Avenue Radio show comes on? Check out our show schedule, updated weekly at rainieravenueradio.world.
Kami po ay babalik sa inyo lahat. Ito po si Mal Salvador at ang aking mga kasama.
Ako po si Kuya Bert Caoili.
Hey, everybody, this is Norb Caoili, also known as NorbCam.
You know, Norb, while we're still waiting for our special guest, maybe you could tell us about the Seahawks. What's happening with the Seahawks?
I meant to say that.
Yeah, why not? Let's jump into a little brief sports. It's as far as the Seattle Seahawks are concerned, you know, we are deep into the off season right now, but they are doing some things right now. Yesterday was the first day of OTAs. That means organized team activities. So the team actually took the field to practice for the first time. So we got to see, you know, on some of the social media and news clips, there were some shots of the quarterbacks in competition, particularly Drew Lock, the new quarterback that came from Denver in the trade with Russell Wilson. We have Geno Smith, of course. Right now, the two of them are probably the two players who are competing for the starting quarterback position. Right now, the word is from the Seahawks coaching staff is that Geno Smith, who was the backup to Russell Wilson, probably has the edge for the starting position just because he's been behind Russell Wilson for the last several years. And so unless Drew Lock can do something to impress the coaches that he should be the starter, right now it looks like Geno Smith has a slight edge on him. So maybe in that first game of the year when we see Russell Wilson and the Denver Broncos coming to town, it might be Russell Wilson versus his backup, Geno Smith, going at it in the first day of the regular season. We'll see. A lot to happen still because this is just the early training camp activities. And then summer in July, late July is when the actual training camp will start. And then we'll really start seeing what the competition looks like. So it's early, very early on. There's a little bit of concern because Rashad Penny, the running back for Seattle, who had a great end of the year last year, re-signed to a one-year, very incentive-laden contract. Already started off practice yesterday having to sit out because of some hamstring issues. And now I know everybody knows that his history with being injured over the past few years with his career has not been good. Except for the last few months of last year. So we're all watching very carefully because injuries are a big concern for the Seattle Seahawks. So Chris Carson's neck surgery that he's recovering from, still have yet to find out exactly his status. We should hear something soon as to whether his prognosis and his ability to be able to play this year, that's going to be a big part of it. Rashad Penny, as I said, dealing with a little bit of a hamstring issue, but he should be good to go when the season starts. And then Kenneth Walker, the running back that we drafted from during the draft, a lot of questions about should we have drafted a running back as early as we did, but a lot of comparisons to him being like Barry Sanders. He's very fast. I think 4.38 in the 40, which is a very quick time. So we have three running backs right now who are looking to carry the load for the Seattle Seahawks. So if we can have at least just two out of three of those healthy through most of the season, I think this team could be surprisingly good when the season starts.
Yeah, Norb, Irving Mendoza got a question for you. Hey, Norb, I read that they signed W.R. Marcus Goodwin. Is it true? That's what Irving said.
Yes, they did sign wide receiver Marquise Godwin. He was, in fact, on the field yesterday during training camp and probably out there today. And Geno Smith throwing some passes to him. So, yes, we did pick up receiver Godwin. So, some more offensive weapon upgrades during the offseason. Yes, that had happened just over the last week or two. So, yeah, the Seahawks team, slowly building up to see what they can do to try to compete in this very challenging year in 2022. So, that's a good question. But yes, we do have another receiver to see how he fits into the mix with a new quarterback. We're going to need all the help that he can get. So, we'll see what he can contribute.
Many people are telling me that I'm glad that Lockett is still with the Seahawks. He's my favorite wide receiver. So hopefully,
Tyler Lockett. He's definitely been the best performing receiver for the Seahawks the last several years. Of course, a lot of the buzz has been around DK Metcalf, the player who's now he's been coming out as a star in his own right. At the end of his contract right now. So there's a lot of discussion about the Seahawks. Will they get the contract done? Will they extend DK Metcalf? Right now, this is the best place to be if you're a wide receiver in the NFL, because the records, the contracts that have been signed for receivers in the NFL have been off the charts. It's almost like the Seattle housing market. It is really crazy right now. So a lot of people thinking that if they do extend DK Metcalf, he could be making upwards of $25 million a year to become in the near future for the Seahawks. That's the going price for wide receivers in the National Football League right now. So I hope they sign him. He's a very talented guy. He still has a lot of things to work on, in both mentally as well as some physical things in his game, but he is definitely physically just one of the most gifted athletes you'll ever see, with 6'4", 200 something pounds, one of the fastest players in the NFL, and body like Adonis. He's got that 8-pack, rock hard, practically no body fat, and he's quite the specimen. So I hope they sign him for the next few years. But we should see, if it's going to happen, we should be seeing a contract extension news break sometime in the next few months before training camp begins in the summer.
Norb, excuse me. Irving Mendoza got another question for you. Hey, Norb. What's the Baker Mayfield ongoing rumors? Ooh, Marites.
Irving always got good Seahawks questions. A lot of people have been asking me that same thing. Is Baker Mayfield? Baker Mayfield was the quarterback of the Cleveland Browns up until the point where the Cleveland Browns signed the former quarterback of the Houston Texans to a mega deal worth $238 million over the next 10 years. I mean, he's $250 million for one player over the next decade, putting Baker Mayfield pretty much out of the situation, even though he's technically still with the team. So a lot of talk about where will he end up. I'm personally not a big fan of Baker Mayfield. I don't think he would be that great of an asset for Seattle. I think Seattle would be better off to not sign any big name this year and just try to make do with what they have, and then next year try to get a quarterback in next year's draft. So I haven't heard anything new about Baker Mayfield. I don't think he'll be coming here, but you never know. There could be some surprises. But I do not think he will be coming here as the quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks.
I like his commercials, though. That's the only thing that I like about him.
He did have a lot of good commercials for the Cleveland Browns. Yeah. But that's all in the past now. So it's amazing how quickly things do change.
I heard some good news about the Mariners. It seems like they've been winning
finally
again.
Some good news. Yeah, the Mariners, it was a lot of bad news. They just have been on they got beat really bad over the weekend, over the last 4 days against the Boston Red Sox. And really, we're starting to head to the bottom of the American League, like almost the third worst team in the league, actually, is where they were. Yeah, luckily, they played the second worst team of the league, the Oakland A's, last night, and they were able to eke out a win at home. They've been on the road for many days now. Came back to T-Mobile Park last night and were able to beat the Oakland Athletics. I believe the final score was 7-6 by one run. They were able to beat them and get off a losing streak. So the Mariners finally getting a win, but boy, they are not in great shape right now. They're in fourth place, just ahead of the A's, I just mentioned, in the American League West. So this was the year that all the players, the management were all saying, this is the year we're going to end this 20-year playoff drought. It's playoffs this year. And it started off, we were in first place early in the season. And then they hit a stretch there where they just went on a very bad losing streak. And now find themselves like 6 or 7 games under 500. Quite a number of games out of first or second place. And boy, it just turned bad real quick. And it's only May. We're not even into June yet. So hopefully the Mariners can go on to a winning streak here and get themselves back into contention, because it's hard to be this far behind when the season has just started. So we'll
And
see how
they're
they do.
playing
But
tonight. They're playing today.
they're playing again
aren't they?
tonight for game 2 against the Oakland Athletics, the Oakland A's.
Well,
Dad, you and
I
I'll have to go to a
Norb.
game one of these days, you know? We haven't been to a
Norb,
Mariner game in a
excuse
while.
me, Norb.
Mhm.
Avery Mendoza, another question, Norb. Do you think Chris Carson will play again for the Seahawks? Do you think it's a similar injury like Cam Chancellor? That's what
Yeah,
Irving
so that's a
said.
good question. Again, he goes deep with his Seahawks questions. Chris Carson has been the tailback for the Seahawks for the last few years. He's always been prone to injury, but this particular one was unfortunate because it had to do with his neck. He had an off-season neck surgery a few months ago. And unfortunately, the history is not good for players who have undergone neck issues. You just have to look at Cam Chancellor, as he mentioned. He retired after having neck issues. Cliff Averill suffered a neck injury, retired after that. If you go back to their fullback back in the mid-2000s, Max Strong, one of the best fullbacks who led the way against for Sean Alexander, he had a neck issue. He retired. So the track record for players, especially running backs who take a pounding during games, generally, once the neck becomes kind of an issue, they tend to not play much longer because it's not like a knee or an ankle where you can just heal up. We're talking neck, spinal, long-term damage if something serious were to happen in that area. So I hope he could play because I really like the way Chris Carson runs. But if I were a betting man, I would say it doesn't look likely that his prognosis will be good this year. I'm hoping to be wrong. I hope he plays it safe, but the history would tell you it's not looking good for the fact that he's dealing with a neck-related injury. So I hope he can return, but for his own sake, if there's any chance of permanent damage or risk further injury, I hope he doesn't take that chance because that would be a terrible thing to have happen. So we shall see, but I don't think it looks promising.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Thank you, Norb. Yeah.
Miles
Okay.
Polistico is not here yet, so I don't know what's happening.
My goodness, Jun!
Is there any way you can call him? Call him. Can you do that?
I already did, but in the messenger, and I already sent the message. Said, "Where are you?" Anyway, Kuya Bert, while we're waiting for Jun Polistico, let's have some birthday greetings, Kuya Bert.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I just want to say happy birthday to my very good friend Susan Canasan, niece of Toowoomba, Queensland, Australia. Today, actually it's yesterday, it's May 25th now here. Michelle Flanagan of Toowoomba, Queensland, Australia on May 25. Jerome Paller, May 25 of Maasin, Southern Leyte, Philippines, and Jack Nolan, apo ni Bessie Barredo, anak ni Kongkong, of Blaine, Washington, USA, May 25. Felipe Adlawan, my former colleague on Channel 7 from Quiapo, Manila, Philippines, May 26. Sarah Jane Lapus from Winchelsea, Victoria, Queensland, Australia, May 27. And Eliza Tayak, our former special guest on May 28 from Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. Happy birthday, Eliza. And my brother, Edgardo Reyes, on May 30 from Tuwi, Batangas, Philippines. Thank you. Happy birthday po sa inyong lahat. Norb, do you have any birthday greetings?
I have a few I could mention. Again, I said it earlier, but again, happy birthday, 15th birthday to Vanessa, who celebrated on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So happy birthday again to Vanessa.
Happy birthday.
Let's see, some recent birthdays. Rich Busey, who I used to work under when he was a producer at Safeco early in my career, he hired me and I got to work with him and get some of my early experience at Safeco Insurance. So Rich Busey had his birthday a couple days ago, so happy birthday to Rich. Also, Lincoln Webeking, the father of one of Sophie's best friends, also just celebrated his birthday. So Lincoln, happy birthday to you. And let's see, upcoming... I just saw it. Oh yeah, Daniel Dovin, who was a sponsor of my show this past season for my NorbCam channel. His birthday is coming up in just a couple of days. So happy advanced birthday to Daniel. with his birthday coming up. And that's it.
Happy birthday, Kuya Bert. How about you?
No, because I didn't have time to look for birthdays because of my appointment with the cardiologist. So
Okay.
let's just
With
play your
that,
birthday song.
let's listen to this is lovingly dedicated to all birthday celebrants. Happy birthday song with animated magical cake celebrations in 4K. Thank you, Caleb.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Today is your birthday. Today is your birthday. Today is your birthday. We're singing hip, 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 hooray. Today is your birthday. Today is your birthday. Today is your birthday. We're gonna shout it out loud and celebrate today.
Yan po ang happy birthday song, lovingly dedicated to all birthday celebrants. Thank
Wow,
you.
that was a good one. I'm
Yeah,
surprised
that's
how
kinda
you're
different.
able to get a hold of those video clips.
Oh my God, Kuya Bert. I don't sleep till 4 o'clock in the morning trying to find all those birthday songs.
Yeah.
And then also, while I got you, Norb, I went through all your songs in NorbCam, but I had played all of them, to be honest, and
All
some
of
of them, they're very old. You have to record more. Yeah.
Okay. Did you play the one where I was when Russell Wilson was traded and I did a kind of a farewell song to Russell Wilson? Did you play that one too?
Yeah. All
You've
of
done them
them I
all.
played already. And lucky Tyler mentioned it to me last week. I didn't see that,
Okay.
so I played that. Yeah.
Well, I don't
So,
know.
All right. I'll work on it. I'll work on more content for
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
Do you
Not a
have that
very
clip?
long one.
Do you have a clip
Yeah.
of that Russell Wilson's bye-bye? I don't remember that.
Yeah, I did. I played that. Yeah. I remember
you
because
That was
all of
a while
them.
ago. It was over a month. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was probably 2 months ago now. So it's a good chance it was on one of the earlier shows.
Yeah.
Okay. So
But
maybe at this time,
I'm hoping that one day we don't have a guest and I have a surprise. I'm not gonna tell you, Norb.
Okay.
Oh, right.
I went through that and I said, I don't know. So I was hoping maybe I can play that when we don't have a guest.
Okay.
If I only
emergency.
Maybe your guest will be Irving Mendoza.
and then he got a message earlier that he said I'll be your scout. Irving said I'll be your scout for inviting guests from time to time like I did with Cherry G. Hopefully you can contact Eli Yamson of the group Nation Band again to see if he can squeeze in a schedule to be in the program one day. He works on Tuesdays, but try contacting him again. Unfortunately, Irving, I already begged to Eli Yamson, but unfortunately, he can't do it because he works on Tuesdays. Yeah.
Oh, well. What was that?
So it seems like you have no trouble getting guests for the show. The trouble is getting them to get on the show because this is the second week in a row we've had connection issues for some reason.
Norb, Bert, when I contact guests, and some of them, although they're singers, they don't upload their songs to YouTube. I said, I need the link because Daniel Beles needs the link to play it on the show. So I tell them to record. They actually record the songs, and then I asked them to send the biodata. And I remember one of our former guests said, "Oh, Ate Miles, I thought I'm just gonna be interviewed. I didn't know I have to do a lot of things." I said, "Oh, be quiet. Just do it."
Well, Miles, like Norbert said, you do a good job recruiting people for the
Thank
show.
you.
But getting them on the show, this is the second time that we're kind of having problems.
Yeah, I
The link
know.
has got to be correct. The link has got to be
It is
correct.
it is correct, but because I even apologize to Jun Polistico that the word singer is wrongly spelled, and instead that's a very unforgivable mistake, and there's a big penalty for that. No, I'm just kidding, he said.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Oh dear.
Well, maybe then
And,
while
and,
we're
and you
waiting.
know, Gilbert and Norb, honestly, some of them, because they work, they said, "Oh, but I'm working. No, it's only 1 hour and a half. Okay, I'll try my best." So, like last time, Joey Albert's is teaching. She said, "Oh, I got no one to replace me." Oh, I said, "Okay, I'll try to do something." And then she was able to organize it. But unfortunately, our program was cancelled.
Oh, that's right.
I remember
Yeah.
that part. So
Because
maybe let's hear your COVID report.
Oh, okay, Gilbert. I made it really short. This is the latest updates of coronavirus from COVID-19 Information Center. In USA, the active cases is 2,383,317. The total deaths is 1,029,121. The total cases is 85,113,962. In Australia, zero. There's no new cases. Yay. The total cases is 6,857,879. The total deaths is 8,110 and 110. In the Philippines, the new cases is 191. The total cases is 3,689,132. The total deaths is 6,455. So the total global cases is 528,387,992. Yan po ang latest coronavirus updates from COVID-19 Information Center. Now let's listen. Let's listen to coronavirus song, Buddy Brown, track sessions. Yay.
Well, I ain't trying to scare you and it ain't fake news. There's a really good chance that we're all pretty screwed. Cause communist China kicked us right in the teeth with a virus from hell and no work for 6 weeks. We're on lockdown, baby, and we're trying to get out. I'm going bad crazy cause I can't leave the house. I got a fridge full of beer, my baby's drinking that wine. Been washing my hands about 24 times. It gets worse every day that I turn on the news. I'm thanking God that I canceled that cruise. Stuck here singing those dang old lockdown blues. It all seemed harmless for a couple of days. Then it all got real when it got Tom Hanks. Now we can't shake hands and we can't even sneeze, cause everyone will freak out and put us in quarantine. We're all locked down, baby, and we're trying to get out. Going back crazy cause I can't leave the house. Got a cooler of beer, my baby's drinking that wine. Been washing my hands about 24 times. It gets worse every day that I turn on the news. I'm thanking God that I canceled that cruise. But I'm stuck here singing those dang old lockdown blues. Gets worse every day I turn on my TV. And I'm thanking God I stocked up on TP. But I'm stuck here singing those dang old lockdown blues. Lockdown blues. I had to.
Ayan po ang Coronavirus Song by Buddy Brown. We're going to the second station break, so stay tuned. We'll be back. Thank you, Khaled.
This is Paul Pearson, host of Star Time. And when I'm not being reprimanded by traffic cops, I'm listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Sa Washington, karamihan ay sang-ayon na ang ating kalsada ay ligtas pag isinangtabi ang telepono. Pero hindi ito madali. Ibahagi ang mensaheng ito at maging halimbawa. Bago umalis, ilagay ang telepono sa glove box. Iset sa Do Not Disturb. Hikayatin ng mga kaibigan at pamilya na gawin din ito. Dahil pag ginawa ang parte natin, ang kalsada ay ligtas para sa lahat. Sabay tayong makakarating doon. Isang mensahe mula sa Washington Traffic Safety Commission.
This is Monique Lee from the Afternoons with Monique show. I'm also the owner of Seattle Love Broker, a relationship consulting and matchmaking company. Tune in every Thursday afternoon at 1 p.m. to listen to intriguing, informative, and entertaining guests share stories of their past and vision for the future of our community.
The Beat of the Fox with Nastiness is back on K-Fox Night Beat.
Yo, what's the deal? It's the legendary Hall of Fame DJ Mix Master Ice from UTFO.
What's up? Who you thought this is? This is Sir Mix-a-Lot.
And this is Terry Lewis.
And I'm Grand Mixer GMS.
What's up, y'all? This is DJ Third Degree.
This is JJ Hudson from the High Children family.
Sunday nights from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's K-Fox Night Beat with DJ Nastiness.
Bringing back the memories.
Bringing back the memories.
Bringing Seattle's hottest music.
Bringing Seattle's hottest music. Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
That's my noise.
Peace.
You probably have questions about COVID vaccines. Here are some answers about how they're being made.
How are COVID vaccines being produced faster?
Usually, vaccine testing and production are separate steps. But because of the pandemic, vaccines are being developed on parallel tracks. So both steps are happening just at the same time.
How are the vaccines being tested?
Right now, several different COVID vaccines are in testing. Each go through multiple clinical trials with up to thousands of volunteers.
How do vaccines get approved?
Not all COVID vaccine versions will make it to the final stages of testing and approval. Produced vaccines that do not pass clinical trials will be destroyed. But for those that do pass, a team of medical experts will examine test results and possible side effects. If the vaccine is effective and safe, it gets approved and gets to you. Go to covidvaccinewa.org to learn more. A message from the state of Washington.
Live from Upper Left USA, this is Caleb Brown with Unleashed Entertainment. You're listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Kami po ang nagbabalik sa inyo lahat. Ito po ang Fil-Am Radio Show sa Seattle, Washington, USA. Ito po si Salvador. At ang aking kasama.
Ako pa si Kuya Bert Caoili.
And this is NorbCam Caoili, talking sports.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah. Before we hear another song by Jun Polistico, I just would like to just have a shout out to Ben and Lani Pila, to Bobby Abutin, to Millie Kaplan, to Dolor D. Alegrado, to Tina Vega, and many of our good friends who are listening right now, like our shuttle between Lions, Myrna, and Ray, Virgilia, and all of those good guys out there,
Yeah, and Maria Tachel, and Maria Gaspay, and Violet Escobar, yeah. And Nora Salcedo, and everybody there.
Yeah. Thank you all for watching. So, with that, I suggest we hear another Jun Polistico song, because we can't talk to him. We could at least play his songs, right, Miles?
Yeah. Okay, let's listen to Las Vegas Act by Jun Polistico. Yan po
Yep.
ang Las Vegas Act by Jun Polistico, Kuya Bert, Norb. I just want to acknowledge people who are watching. Princess Sunny Guyana, she will be a special guest next week from Puerto Princesa, Palawan, Philippines.
Wow.
All right.
Hi, Sunny. How are you? And also, Tyler Parcher said, it's my brother's birthday yesterday. Happy birthday to your brother,
Oh,
Tyler. Yeah.
Now you know.
happy birthday. Yeah, to brother, Tyler's brother, Brother Parcher.
What's Tyler's brother's name?
He didn't sort of say it.
If he's still listening, maybe he can put it in here so we can actually
Yeah.
wish him
I wanna
happy
greet
birthday
him.
by name.
Yes.
Yeah. By the way, Uncle Bert, Norb, even before I met or I contacted Princess Sunny Guianan, she'd been watching our show long time ago, and I said, "Huh, who is this?" So I went into her Facebook page, and I found out she's a singer songwriter and a friend of all the special guests that we had already. So
And
there
she
you
will
go.
be the
And
guest next Tuesday.
next week, yeah. And
Okay.
she's a clerk. She's a clerk of courts in Puerto Princesa, and she drives 3 hours away to go to work. Princess Sunny,
Wow.
you have to be
Jeez.
here, okay?
Maybe you should not send the link too early. You know.
No, because Danielle hasn't sent it anyway yet. Yeah.
Yeah.
But she already.
And Miles, most likely, while I will be trying to listen and watch the show and maybe participate a little, I will still be on the ship, on the cruise ship. So you and Norbert and Vicky will have to hold the fort again. Okay.
Yeah. We'll try our best, Kuya Bert. I know you monitor. I know you monitor us, yeah. And Princess Alice said, "Yes po." She said.
Wonderful. That's Palawan is one of the things that we would like
Jacob.
to visit.
Yeah.
So it's Jacob.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Jacob.
Tyler's brother, Jacob. He's the one who had the birthday yesterday. So happy birthday to Jacob Parcher.
All right. So Princess Sunny, that's a nice name, Princess Sunny. Princess Sunny. Wow. It's almost like Princessa. Yeah. I think Miles is having internet problems at this moment. So we're looking forward to having you as our guest, Princess Sunny. All right. Okay, Norb, anything else that you might want to say as far as sports while Miles is kind of frozen, it seems like, and Jun Polistico is nowhere to be found,
I know. It's, they're just dropping like flies now. There was supposed to be 4. Actually, there should have been 5 with Vicky. Vicky wasn't here. Miles is frozen. June couldn't connect, and now it's just the 2 of us.
Look at that.
The 2 of us.
You know what?
I guess.
Tyler Parcher said that he could be on the show. Well, it depends actually on Miles.
All right. Well, she's got guests lined up. It's just when the guests don't show, that's a whole other situation. But
maybe
since you have this cruise coming up this weekend, or this upcoming week, what are you most looking forward to? Because you've done this cruise several times now. You've been on this Alaska cruise at least. Well, I know I went on one of them. My kids went with you on another time, but you've been on this one how many times now?
Boy, so many times. Maybe 3-4 times already. Maybe 5 times.
So this might be your 5th time on the cruise. So what are you looking forward to the most on this cruise? For people who've never been on a cruise ship before, what are the things that you look forward to?
I've never been on a Carnival cruise ship.
It's Carnival this time.
I have been to Norwegian Cruise Line, Holland, America, but never on the Carnival cruise ship. Oh, looks like Miles is back.
Oh my God! I tell you, Norb and Bert, I've been complaining and complaining and complaining to my network provider. I've been with them for 25 years, you know. If I said to them, if I only don't have a 3-year contract with you, I will transfer to another network provider because otherwise, if I breach the contract, I have to pay $500
I don't know. The way I look at it, if you're not happy with them, the way they are treating you, I don't think you should be, penalized. Anyway, but that's your Australian provider, so we'll see what happens.
It's always, it seems like then there she goes again. She's locked up again. It always seems to be that same pattern where she's good for about the first 45 minutes, and then at about the 2 o'clock mark, that's when things start to get a little haywire. And then she's back again, hopefully.
Are you back now, Miles? I think she can't hear us yet. Anyway, oh boy. I don't think we will have Jun Polistico today because we only have
You only have about 15 minutes left. That's unfortunate. I was looking forward to hearing his interview and what he has to say. He's been in the business for such a long time, and
he's really
great
good.
Voice. Yeah, he sounds like he's got that Frank Sinatra kind of sound to his voice for sure.
Yep. Anyway, in fact, I would like for Caleb or Daniel to play the next one, which is a Johnny Mathis song. It seems like Jun Polistico's version, most likely. So let's hear it, Caleb.
My love for you is deep and endless as the sea, strong and mighty as a tree. My love for you, my eager heart keeps beating just for you, Lord. Since the moment it is known my love for you, there'll be no other lips, no other arms, no other love for me. Feeling as I do, how could there be? Ever faithful, ever true, my love for you. Look at me, I'm as helpless as the kitten up a tree, and I feel like I'm clinging to a cloud. I can't understand, I get misty just holding your hand. Whoa, my way, and 1,000 violins begin to play. Or it might be the sound of your hello, that music I hear. I'm too misty the moment you leave. You can say that you're leading me on, but it's just what I want you to do. Don't you notice how hopelessly I'm lost? That's why I'm following you. I wander through this wonderland alone, never knowing my right foot from my left, my head from my glove. I'm too misty and too much in love. Look at me.
Wow, that was something else. I really love those two songs. You've heard that song
Yeah.
by Johnny Mathis, isn't it, before?
Yeah, Johnny Mathis.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That was a beautiful
Beautiful.
song. A very good
Yeah.
rendition, the version of Jun Polistico. Oh
Mm-hmm.
boy,
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah, really
sorry
good.
that we cannot see him in person, at least, during our show.
It's
I don't know
so
what happened.
funny. It's so funny. It's not funny. I forwarded the broadcast to him, and then he asked me, how do I check in? I said, just click the link that I sent you in the email. Anyway, I sent it again, so I don't know. He might be able to catch up. Oh dear.
Oh my God. So that serves as a lesson, Miles. Tell them exactly what to do with the link.
I did, Kuya Bert. I'm like a broken record. The email from Danielle. I write that long message. Do this. Just click to log into broadcast, and then it will take you to StreamYard, and then you have to check your camera and audio first, and then type your name, and then press enter to broadcast, and then you wait to wear headphones. Blah blah blah. If you have any
Yeah.
questions, please message me. I do that all the time, Gilbert. It's so long
Yeah.
message. Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
you are sending it too early. That's what happened. They forget. They miss the email or the message. Well, Princess
No,
Shasani is listening, so she knows exactly what to do.
yeah. She said
Yeah.
yes, Paul. Yeah. No, Gilbert. As soon as Danielle emails it to us, so I forwarded it to them. But 3 days before, I message them or ring them and tell them, don't forget you have to do a practice. Princess Alice said, opo. Yeah, I said you can practice. Bert, Tyler Parcher. Bert, can you send me videos on the cruise? I don't know if Bert have the time to do that.
While you
Yeah,
were out, Miles, while you were out, while your internet was out, Tyler
yeah.
said that he could be on the show, next week. I don't know if you have
Oh,
it.
next Tuesday I can be in the show next week. He'd been asking me that,
I
and I
see. You
said
have to
I have to ask Kuya Bert,
you have to
and
schedule
Danielle.
Irving Mendoza and maybe Tyler Parker. You have
Oh
to schedule
yeah,
them. One of these
you
days when you
know,
don't have a guest. Yeah.
Tyler is really good because he follows Glenn Snyder and Jonathan
Hmm.
Potenciano too. Yeah, thank you,
Yeah.
Tyler. Yeah. And
It could
Glenn
be a
had been
a special listeners
and
show.
and Glenn Snyder had been promoting our show and NorbCam. And he said, Norb, can I have 5,000 of your viewers, subscribers? Glenn said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I suggested, we should get those previous performers or guests back on our
Yeah.
show because we have a
Yeah. It's
whole year to plan for it.
yeah. I already. Uh, Joey Albert said because when I spoke to her last May 10, she said she's going to the Philippines because there's a death in the family and get back to her in July. And then Mercy Molina said that she's too busy in the next 2 months and get back to her after that. And Ama Paula, we always talk on the phone, Ama Paula, and she said she has to buy new equipment so it will be better when she goes in the show. She's very particular. But
Yeah.
then she recommended Dandalin Salvador, which is our special guest on June 14. I already submitted the playlist, her playlist, and she gonna send her biodata soon. And then I have a Filipino male singer from Australia. He already submitted her his music. I'm just waiting for his biodata tomorrow. And then at the end of the month, I got another Filipino singer from another part of Australia. Yeah, they're all
Okay.
good. So
That's
I'm
good.
fully booked. And then on July 7, I have another guest. I forgot where she's from. Yeah, I already have for the July 7. So only 3
Well,
weeks. Yeah.
maybe you could have in August, for example, the HSCC that
Yeah.
Irving recommended. Then you could have Jonathan back, Glenn
Yeah.
Snyder back. So we got a lot of them. August,
Yeah, I
September,
asked Glenn, but he's too busy every day, and sometimes three gigs in one day. And I said to him, "Now you become popular and famous. You forgotten me." He said, "No, Ate Miles." I said that during his live streaming. Yeah.
Okay. I think as we approach our time limit here, maybe Miles, I suggest we play the closing song so we could hear it in its entirety. Okay.
Okay. Our closing song is "Sana'y Wala Nang Wakas" by Jun Polistico.
Sana'y wala ng wakas kung pag-ibig ay wakas. Paglalambing sa'yo piling ay ligaya pong wala kahambing. Kung di malimot ng tadhana, bigyang tuldok ang ating ligaya. Walang hanggan ay hahamakin, pagkat walang katapusan kitang iibigin. Kahit na ilang tinig, kaya mong tapakan kung yan ang paraan upang landas mo'y masundan. Kahit ilang ulit ako'y iyong saktan, hindi kita maaaring iwanan. Kahit ilang awit ay ating aawitin, hanggang ang hilig mo'y pag-ibig mo rin. Kahit ilang dagat ang dapat tawid, higit pa riyan ang aking gagawin. Sana'y wala ng wakas kapag hapdi ay lumipas. Ang mahalaga ngayon ay pag-asa, dala ng pag-ibig, saksi buong daigdig. Kung iba-iba ng tadhana, bigyang tuldok ang ating ligaya. Walang hanggan ay hahamakin, pagkat walang katapusan kitang ibigin. Kahit dahil ang tinig at kaya kong tapakan, kung yan ang paraan upang landas mo'y masundan. Kahit ilang ulit ako'y iyong saktan, hanggang ang hibig ko'y pag-ibig mo na rin. Kahit ilang dagat ang dapat tawid, higit pa niyan ang ating gagawin. Di lamang pag-ibig ko, di lamang ang buhay ko ibibigay sa ngalan ng pag-ibig mo. Higit pa niyan, aking mahal, ang alay ko.
Yan po
Wow!
ang sana'y wala ng wakas.
Powerful.
Tyler Parcher said, I love the song. It means I hope there's no end. Yeah, that is for Tyler. Ang bilis
really
po
good.
ng ating orasan. Kaya ako po ay magpapaalam na sa inyo lahat. Ito po ang Fil-Am Radio Show from Seattle, Washington, USA. At samahan po natin si Kuya Bert sa kanyang huling panalangin. Magpapaalam muna sila, of course. At pagkatapos noon, samahan po natin si Kuya Bert sa kanyang huling panalangin sa araw na ito.
Yeah, time really moves too fast, and
I
I'm so
know,
happy.
when you're having fun.
I'm glad to see you, Miles, and Norb. And at this time, I'm
And you
just
too.
going to say stay tuned for the next show here, which is
Stay tuned on the Real Estate and Money with Tina Lombard Harris and Violeta Strash, and every Wednesday at 9 to 11 p.m. Fresh Juice with the Money. The Money is our producer, Daniel Velez. Yan po.
And
So,
Norb,
samahan po natin si Kuya Bert.
the last words from Norb before I say the prayer. Go ahead, Norb.
Oh yeah, just wanted to say thank you to everybody watching the show. It's unfortunate we didn't get to hear from Mr. Polistico because he's got such a fantastic voice. Would have been fun
Yes, he's really
get to
good.
talk to him and
I'll
hear his
schedule
answers.
him again, Kuya Bert.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
I will schedule
But-
him again. Yeah.
But as always, a pleasure to be on the show and to talk about different things and share some Seahawks news. And if you ever get bored and you want some Seahawks, more in-depth Seahawks, just come to my channel, NorbCam, on YouTube.
Don't forget to
And-
subscribe. Yeah.
Yeah.
that too as
And
well.
next week, don't forget Princess Sunny Giana, all the way from Puerto Princesa, Palawan, Philippines.
And the
Princess Sunny
way-
Giana.
And the way
all the
how
way.
active she is following our show, I'm sure she will show up. You
Yeah.
know? We
Or
cannot
else-
afford a third time and no show.
No, that would be bad to get 3
that
strikes
would
in a
be
row.
bad.
You got to break the
You
streak, just
know-
like the Mariners need to break the streak right now.
You know what will happen to you, Princess Sunny? When you don't show up, I will ring you and ring you and ring you. At that time, you are asleep. I will abuse you.
Okay, so let's be serious now. Let's bow our heads as we say our closing prayer in Tagalog. Ama namin, purihin ang iyong pangalan. Nagpupuri po kami at nagpapasalamat sa mga dakilang biyaya, buhay, lakas, at subaybay na ipinagkaloob mo sa amin mula sa oras na ito hanggang sa wakas ng aming buhay. Amen.
Amen. Maraming
Okay.
salamat po.
Amen.
Thank you. I love you all. Stay safe. Kuya Bert, take care in your cruise, and Ate Shoni, and thank you, Norb. Thank you, Norb, for gracing our program as usual.
Thank
and
you.
don't forget to do some recording for me.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
I'll work on it.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Till next Tuesday.